I also started experimenting a little bit with mudras this morning. I already, I was mostly trying this one, and this one. These mudras for various things, and they were helpful for certain things. But the one that I found was most helpful for, especially for anemia and certain symptoms, blew me away how powerful it was against this corona symptoms. I woke up just today. I felt incredibly tired. I felt anemic, day 49, and I'm just like pretty blown away. Yesterday I woke up feeling pretty good. The day before I felt like I was hit by a truck when I got up. I was so tired I could barely even open my eyes. And then today, like I say, I was super tired, and I just felt like weird, and I ended up experimenting with various kriya. So I sat there for, and I recommend you take your time. Wait between 10 minutes and 45 minutes minimum. If you don't see any effect the first 10 minutes, try do it a little longer. But if you start noticing effects, you'll just know. But for me, I found this one to be incredibly powerful. Just the way that the nerves started reacting in my hand, I got this numb feeling and this sensation of nerves all reconnecting. Doing this particular kriya, which is for healing organs, this one helps to heal organ damage. Okay, that one was very powerful. Another one that was incredibly powerful was this one, well known and well used in Ayurveda and in the Eastern circles for treating anemia. And oh my God, it helped me so much. It's mind blowing. Okay, you'll see. I mean, if you have the tiredness, if you're feeling weak, if you're feeling totally wasted, if you just sit there for even just 10 minutes with your fingers and your thumb pressed fairly tight, snugly together, and just sit there cross-legged, sitting up, or whatever feels most comfortable for you, and just watch what happens. Watch what happens to your body. Listen to your entire system. And what I found is that I felt changes all throughout my system. I felt gas that was normally in my third chakra area all being alleviated. I felt a lot of these negative symptoms in my body just sort of fading away. And I felt this incredible energy boost about 8 to 10 minutes after starting. I'm no longer tired. I'm no longer feeling weak. I'm feeling energy rising up my spine, up towards my spinal cord in the back of my head here, and I feel like things are being healed. I feel like I feel basically like perhaps antiviral like activity going on. It felt like my body was fighting off various phenomena and symptoms and possibly even the virus. It really felt like that. It felt like my body, it was enhancing my immunity. So, I mean, something to really seriously consider. If you have this virus and you're feeling weak and you're feeling anemic, you're feeling tired, try this mudra. Trust me, you will learn and you'll see very quickly, especially if you've never done anything like this before, just how powerful these mudras can be. There are mudras out there that can prevent a heart attack, can keep you alive during a heart attack, and prevent your body from dying, prevent your heart from stopping. They're so powerful, it's crazy. Um, so please keep this in mind. And I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling again, right in this area as I'm talking, just this pain starting to build up right here. And fading. And it's sour. There are some mudras that I found that do help with various these things. If you look up this particular mudra, I don't even know the name of it. Uh, it's the Brahma Mudra. Um, and this one is for allergies. It's for lung conditions. It's for um, um, bronchial and for bacterial, fungal, viral, and for balancing the intestinal flora and the flora all over your body, on the skin surface and everywhere. Um, and it will help it to balance your, if you have an over infection of candida. um, I found particularly it works best with the thumb on the side of the finger, you see here, and then you wrap the other finger around, like that. Okay, so you get this, you tuck this finger in nice and deep here, and then boom, you just tap these two together. That is actually really healthy and helpful for lung conditions, flus, colds. Um, I believe it would probably help in viruses. It certainly helps in with bronchial. I've noticed, like for example, had a stick of incense, and I had this allergy or sort of like sensitivity to smoke. If the smoke went up into my nose, it would just cause me, I could barely breathe. Well, I stuck this incense under my nose while I was doing this mudra. I was able to breathe the smoke directly up my nose without any problem suddenly, and it was going into my lungs and everything. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. I kind of go into the shock where I can't breathe in or out. It's just like, whoa. But it didn't happen when I was doing this mudra. It was so powerful. It was mind blowing. It showed me just how incredibly powerful the body is for healing and treating itself in various conditions. What I'd recommend for people, especially if you're Kundalini awakened or not, but is to chest out different fingers, and take your time and look at and see how your body responds to various. How does not just your body but your fingers? So listen to your finger. Like for me, if I do this one right here, I feel this pain in the back of my finger right here. And I looked up this mudra and I did some research. I think it's the Prithvi Mudra or something like that. And this one has to do with healing organs, speeds up organ repair. Okay, this one has to do with anemia. This one, on my right hand, I started doing this because I felt like this pain in here. It was like almost like, ow, there's something going on here when I do this. What happened? And so I started doing that every day. And then I looked up, when I found out that basically this corona causes anemia. Well, this is one of the main mudras there are for dealing with anemia, and this one and this one. There's also this one I found even more useful. So it's similar. You're doing that, and you're also doing half of this other mudra, the Brahma Mudra for healing lung conditions. Doing that, and you're doing the hemoglobin at the same time. This one also balances mood, and it allows you to deal with difficult circumstances and cope with things and allow yourself to be able to face anything without resistance, sort of. Basically, without fear or without judgment or attachment. It really does help people to overcome it. And as I'm doing this right now, feeling all that nastiness in my third chakra area here in my stomach, between the lung and my stomach, my solar plexus. I'm feeling it all gas out and bubble out just by holding this mudra. Okay, so this one here does help with anemia. This one especially as well, like for energy levels, it'll boost your energy. My gut's saying no, don't do this one right now, but whatever. I mean, saying so. Try and experiment with these mudras and see how they treat you. They might help you, and if you have nothing else to rely on, if you have no money, if you have no medicine, if you have nothing except for your heart, your mind, and your spirit, and your fingers, you'll try anything that works, and these things can help. Just listen to your body and follow your heart.